Niles is getting told he's gonna get shot by 50-year-old men. A grown-ass woman, 60 years old, scratching a little kid's neck. The kid literally grabs me like and just swings on me. It's natural instinct for me to swing back. Man, do I have a video for y'all today? I know there's a lot of people probably in here wondering what went on this past week in Oklahoma. Man, it was a lot. It was definitely insane. Before we get into it, the biggest announcement of this whole thing, who cares who got into a fight and I got hit and who got hit there left and right. Go to nnSquad.store right now. Christmas merch is officially out. If it's not on your bucket list to get Christmas merch from nnSquad.store, what are you doing? It's like the greatest thing literally ever made. Literally pop up literally every single new piece of merch that we have just all around me right now. Pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. The designs are insane, probably one of my favorite drops that I've ever dropped. So go get it. I think I'm only gonna leave it up for like the next week and a half so I can get everybody's orders in and we can ship it out to y'all so y'all can get it for Christmas or ask Santa for it, you know, tell your parents about it on squad.store. Get your merch, man. But yeah, before we get in the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, nnSquad.store, get your merch. But yeah, man, today is gonna be a very eventful video. I'm gonna try to get to it as quick as possible, but I kind of want to like give y'all the whole backstory and breakdown of like things that happened. I'm gonna take a little seat. Yeah, today was so I ended up getting back from Oklahoma today. We were actually supposed to have games today. We were supposed to actually have some really good competition games too, that's the thing. And somehow, yeah, everything got canceled. All right, man, so I'm just gonna start off. Basically, Friday was a long day. First of all, we were doing a stream to hit 1 million followers on TikTok, which we hit that 1 million follower mark on TikTok. I love y'all so much. Finally did it. That 1M is unbelievable. Like, I can't even believe that I'm just like looking at my account and see 1M. That's like insane. And it was a lifelong goal, so I appreciate y'all for everything. Literally unbelievable. I mean, blessing. I love every single one of y'all. But yeah, we were doing a live stream that night. I got absolutely no sleep. I was with one of my best friends, Daniel, talking all night. I got maybe 2 hours of sleep, had to wake up for a 3 a.m. flight. Then we had to go to LA. We went to go shoot stuff with the Creator League, stuff like that. Niles and Nelson played each other. They had a pretty good game. We were probably there for like 3 hours and got straight back on another plane. And then we headed to Oklahoma. So we landed in Oklahoma at like 10:30-ish, something like that. I don't even know. At this point, I'm so sleep deprived. I don't even think I cared about like, I didn't even feel tired anymore, to be honest. So yeah, I ended up seeing a good friend that night. A really good friend. Really good friend. Hopefully should be on video at some point soon, but yeah. And then basically next morning, woke up, got some sleep. There's a 4 p.m. game and there's a 7 p.m. game. So the 4 o'clock game, we knew it was gonna be trolling. Literally started off the game, I pulled up from like half court, messing around. It was like a trolling game. We were just having fun. I mean, the first quarter, we ended up, I'm not gonna spoil it because I want Cam to have his own video and post everything. It was a good game, super entertaining, so whenever Cam puts that video out, y'all should definitely go watch it. We played against another kid named Cam. He was hilarious. He was knocking down shots and shit. So shout out Cam if you're watching this. You're a funny motherfucker, bro. You really are. But yeah, that was a great game. Everybody on the team was, it was like one of those games for having fun. It felt like an all-star game, you know? So then that game's over, great vibes, go back to the locker room. We're all chilling, having a good time. Just, you know, we got Deadrian Harding in the booth now. And I mean, everyone, we got Quincy, Niles, Nelson, Deadrian, LeVar's playing, Cam's playing. It's like the original group of people, you know? So it's like, it's a valid team. Everybody's chemistry, where everybody's getting along. So the game ended at like 5. I was like, there's absolutely no way that I'm staying here till 7. So I ended up like dipping. I think I went to go get some like Chick-fil-A or something with the boys, with a friend. Yeah, anyways, so then back to the game, got there. I mean, everything was normal. It was funny though, because like we were talking about like crashing out at Chick-fil-A, like how the whole Miami thing went down and stuff like that. And like, it was like the perfect amount of like, there wasn't any punches thrown. And it was just like a push and then everybody was resolved. No parents involved. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're about to get into that. Yeah, so then, I mean, game comes around the corner, it's 7 o'clock, everyone's back, we're in the locker room, we're having a good time, we're ready to go out there, everyone's hyped up, we're like, all right, let's win this game, get some sleep, be done with the day. This is how it went. Here we go. This is where it starts, just like this. So we're playing, I don't even know what grade these kids are in. They look, I mean, they're all like 6'5", 6'4", like that, so I really couldn't tell you. But we ended up playing this team. Apparently they were younger. I really don't give a if you ask me. Once you step onto the basketball court, it's basketball. At the end of the day, we're gonna hoop. It's gonna get physical. I mean, if you're being a find a different sport if like you can't be strong through like basketball is honestly a contact sport at the end of the day. Like you're gonna call fouls, but shit can get rough. Get rough. Welcome to basketball. Seriously. Like welcome to basketball. So yeah, I mean, game starts. As y'all know, I just said, it was a normal game. We walked out there, layup lines were normal. I mean, you can go watch Cam's video, he posted the full thing. Great vibes, everyone's outside, you know, taking pictures with people, stuff like that. Fans are everywhere, it's crazy. Great vibes. I mean, RWE energy is always insane. After that, huddled up, got ready. D'Adrian gave us a little pep talk before the game, talking about, we ain't losing this shit, we gonna cook these motherfuckers, all this shit. Great inspirational speech, by the way. Shout out D'Adrian Harding. So game starts, honestly came out super well. Somehow the game was tied for a good minute. I mean, I came out knocking down my shots. Nelson was getting to the rack. Niles was getting his buckets. Cam was knocking down. Quincy was getting to it. LeVar was dunking. Like everybody was playing good. Like this was a good game. And usually, like before a fight tends to happen, y'all, like there would be some type of tension before the game. Like y'all know how the tension gets with like the drifty shit and like other players are talking shit, and then like that's how a fight could really happen. But like this game, it was like the other team was completely silent. We were silent. We were just laughing, having a good time. I mean, you can watch back the video on Cam's channel. Like we were running up and down the court. Like, I mean, we would be looking at Cam. I mean, D'Adrian like just laughing, and like he would be laughing back. We're having a good time at the end of the day. So I mean, it was really weird that this even came to what it ended up like what this ended up becoming was way more than what it ever should have been at all. It is absolutely unbelievable. So first quarter super well, went great. Second quarter comes along, we're just playing normal game, stuff like that. Everyone's knocking down their shots, same thing. Energy's great, people are vibing. I mean, this is the part, you know. I mean, I've said this every single time. Before anything breaks out, it's usually like you would say some shit on the other side of the court, then you would say some shit, and then it just like it ends up like intertwined, like it tangles up, and then there's like something where it's like he grabs you a little bit too hard, and then you push back and like that. And I mean, all throughout the times that I've played with RWE, like at the end of the day, like there's never been any like ridiculous brawls. There's always been like fights and like that. Like people, I mean, we would be talking to the other team, and I mean, it's simple as that. Like it wouldn't get as far as what happened this weekend. Like nothing has ever, in my opinion, has anything been that crazy at RWE? No. Okay, no, that was Nelson in the background. Yeah, I mean, it was a literal full-out brawl. I mean, usually when these things happen, it's like you push, then it's separation. But it was so weird, bro. Like I don't even get it. Nobody was talking shit. So I'm gonna break it down step by step. Nelson coming down the court playing PG. I'm on the side, and this kid's guarding me. Me and this kid, I haven't been talking at all the whole game. It's like a simple game, and he like kind of like grabs my neck like that. So I'm just like, what the f-? I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna be like, bro, what's wrong with you? I'm not crashing out over that. So next thing you know, I'm like running to the corner, and I try cutting back door. Like I start cutting back door, and he kind of gives me a little shoulder. So I'm like, okay, it's a basketball sport. It's kind of, you're gonna get hit. Like it's like, this isn't golf. This isn't golf, sweetheart. It's not golf. Yeah. So I was like, all right, he's gonna bump me. I'm gonna bump you back. Simple as that. So he gave me a little bump. I gave him a bump back. Then he just stops and tries to like chest bump me. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? So then I just kind of put my hands up like this to try to get around him. Next thing you know, the kid literally grabs me like this, completely grabs my jersey, looks back at me and just swings on me. Weak ass punch, by the way. Weak as yeah, completely swings on me. I've never been swung on before in a basketball game. Actually, maybe I have, but like that was like the most unnecessary, uncalled for thing you possibly could have done. I don't know if the kid was trying to get like famous out of it or anything. Like, I mean, everybody on the sideline, we have 100 cameras on the sideline. You can look at every single angle of that thing and you can completely tell that this person's in the wrong. The kid literally grabbed me, turned around, swinged on me. So I mean, honestly, it's natural instinct. It is a defense thing. It's self-defense. That's what it is. It's complete self-defense at the end of the day. If anybody swings on you, it's your natural instinct to swing back. So he swung on me. I mean, he threw the first punch. I didn't even initiate it. He bumped me in the beginning when I was running to the corner. He started completely all of it for absolutely no reason. I don't know if his daddy told him you should press up on him or some shit. But I really don't know. Like, seriously, it was the most random. So he just starts bumping me. So he started it in the first place. I had absolutely no problem with anybody on the court. So I mean, obviously I'm gonna give you a little bit of a bump back, and it's a contact sport, but nothing to make you swing on me. You can watch it back on everything. I didn't say shit. Kid turned around, swung on me. It's natural instinct at the end of the day for a person to swing back. Didn't go well for Buddy. Yeah, basically it turned back around. I mean, what happened. I really want to show you all of it, but I mean, I'll probably pop up a little bit of a clip here. But yeah, I mean, it's a natural instinct for me to turn back, and if you're getting punched at and somebody's running after you, I mean, what else are you gonna do? It's self-defense at the end of the day. I mean, I don't really know anybody that would just stand there and get knocked out for fun. So I just it was natural instinct for me to swing back. I mean, there's tons of videos on TikTok and stuff that y'all could probably go and see, but I mean, it's honestly ridiculous, bro, and it really just makes me upset because I don't know how like basketball has like come down to like such a baby sport at the end of the day. Like, nobody's that weak. Like, I don't understand it because like I think I've been playing around like rough basketball for so long now, to the point where it's like someone could like give me like literally maybe like hit me, elbow me hard as shit in the shoulder, and I'll just be like, yo, we're gonna play through it. He bumped me, so I bumped him back, and then I put my hands up. Wants to swing. Next thing you know, I'm just like peeping out of the side of my eye. Q takes this kid, and I mean, like, obviously the kid swung, so Q's gonna protect me. Mans, shout out to Q, bro. Big help in this. Out of nowhere, Q comes and takes the kid down, basically puts him to the ground. Then, I mean, right after that, it was insane because I mean, Cam came out, and this is that makes me so mad, bro. Cam comes out to come like help Quincy up or whatever. So he's bending down, and the coach from the other side runs down the court, and as Cam is looking down to pick up Q, the coach absolutely swings and hits Cam in the face. Like, sneaks him out of nowhere. So if you're watching back in the clip, the altercation happens between me and the kid. I whatever happens, and I kind of get out of the way because LeVar's pushing me back. But it was the funniest shit ever because next thing you know, you see LeVar's peeping like Cam just got snuck out of nowhere. So then I'm getting held back. Next thing you know, I just see LeVar just bro, this dude did a flying jump on top of everyone. Mink, 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 mink. Well deserved, absolutely. I mean, for the guy that's punching kids and like that, you're an old ass dude. You're tripping, bro. So like, honestly, bro, I will put everything aside that happened to me, but at the end of the day, the that pisses me off so much that nobody's talking about enough is that, so happens with me. Nelson comes in to like try to get me out of it. Next thing you know, I'm out of there. So Nelson stands back up because he trips over one of the guys. So he gets back up really quick, and he's like trying to find me to help me. Nelson's standing there trying to assess the situation. The mom of the kid comes out from out of the stands, runs down the stands, completely backhand punches Nelson like this, then scrapes his neck like that. Nelson has no clue what's happening. I mean, Nelson ate that shit, by the way. Weak ass punch, weak ass shit. So then obviously I'm turned away. So then as I'm looking, I see Nelson, just like a grown ass woman, probably 40, 50, probably like 60 years old, scratching a little kid's neck. I see this shit, and I'm just looking like, I'm looking like I'm already turned back like with my fist ready because I mean we're in a brawl. Like there's people fighting everywhere, punches are being thrown every second. So I already have my fist ready and I see it's a woman and me personally, I'm not raised to ever in my life hit a woman. So at that point, I mean I was pretty much ready to knock that mother out. But I mean I am a respectful man. I would never lay a hand on a woman. So instead, it was kind of like a moment where I like fisted up and then I was like, nah. So then I found Nelson, moved away. We moved away from the situation, and then we're kind of get everyone back to the locker room to chill. Nelson and Niles out. Niles was tripping. I had to calm him down. Next thing you know, I walk out, and the coach of the team is literally trying to like find me. Like he's like, "Bro, I'm coming for you." I'm standing there like, "This motherfucker doing shit. You're all talk, bro. You're not doing shit." Like I'm standing there. I'm like, "Come on, what's up?" Like I'm right there. I'm like, "You're gonna throw the punch first. It's gonna get you in trouble." Like I have more common sense than this. And I mean, bro, looking back on all of it, like we had a grown-ass woman hit a minor, literally a 15-year-old kid that was standing there not doing anything, which is absolutely unbelievable. And her name is actually out there on the internet. If you go look at some RWE page, I've already seen it. They've leaked all their names. I don't personally say go do whatever, but you can easily probably find that. And it's truly ridiculous, bro. Like it disgusts me at the end of the day. A person that old would put their hands on a kid like that. Like it's unbelievable, and it just is fucking disgusting. I mean, y'all can look back at all the clips. I mean, I'll put still pictures up or video clip of it up. It's truly unbelievable, and it's completely wrong. And at the end of the day, what I did, what my actions were, are completely justified because there's 100 angles and different video clips of me not doing. It's self-defense at the end of the day. You can look it up on Google. It's self-defense. If somebody swings on you, even if it's a minor, which that's what I heard, if it's the kid's younger than me, even if he swings on you, you can defend yourself. It is self-defense to swing back on somebody. In the state of Oklahoma, we're in Oklahoma, so I looked up the law, pop it up right here, pop it up right there. In the state of Oklahoma, you have your right to defend yourself from a minor. So that's what it was. And I mean, at the end of the day, could I have walked away from the situation once the kid punched me? I could have possibly been like, oh, like that. But I mean, it's natural instinct. It's a thing that just happens. And you know, the that disgusts me most also, we have Niles, 13-year-old Niles, bro. And this goes so much deeper than just like the basketball. Because first of all, you got a little ass kid trying to swing on me for no reason. Then you have Niles, a 13-year-old kid that's running off the court, almost crying. I mean, of course, bro. I mean, that's my little brother, bro. Like he doesn't want to be involved in any of that, and I don't blame him at all. You have grown ass men telling a little kid that they're gonna shoot everybody in the gym. I heard it myself. We're gonna shoot every. The coach on the other team, out of his mouth, I hope there's a video of it, which I think we already have one. He said out loud, "Nobody's leaving this gym alive." Are you kidding? You're talking to a 13-year-old kid. Like it is unbelievable. It's unruly. It's not normal. First of all, you're going behind people, sneaking one of my friends, Cam, out of nowhere, sneaking him. And then you're jumping on top of one of my boys, Q, who you're choking him out on the floor at the end of the day. And I mean, LeVar took care of what LeVar needed to take care of. LeVar's gonna stand on that. I stood on business, Q stood on business. Nelson tried to get in there, and he gets snuck by a 40-year-old, 50-year-old woman, bro. At the end of the day, it's truly disgusting. You can watch it all back on Cam's channel. This is really my take of the whole entire thing. I mean, I think it is absolutely unbelievable. And I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, I want to also say before this video is over, I don't condone the violent shit. Like, I know that happened in Miami where I ended up pushing a kid. I mean, happens. Like Nelson, the kid ran up on Nelson. It's what it is. I mean, me and the kid actually ended up talking. We're good. I'm not tripping. If you're swinging on somebody for the smallest reason possible, when you started something, that is completely on you, and it didn't need to escalate to what it escalated to at the end of the day. I mean, they ruined, that family ruined for all those kids that came out there to OKC. They literally told me they drove 9 hours from a different city to come to Oklahoma to watch those games, and you completely ruined it for them. Absolutely ruined it. And at the end of the day, Those actions caused all of our games the next day to be canceled. It cost Cam money because at the end of the day, Cam's putting all this together. Cam and Deadrian, I mean, it's ruining for them, bro. It's unbelievable. And I think the main thing that should be talked about the most out of all this, my altercation happened because somebody else did something to me first. That I can push that to the side. I can care way less about what happened with me and that kid. I care more about the fact that a grown-ass woman hit a 15-year-old kid. No matter what happened, that is unbelievable. All of it's on video. Unbelievable. And then also on top of that, one other thing I want you to take away from this video, you have another grown-ass man talking to a 13-year-old kid saying nobody's leaving this gym alive. Genuinely think to yourself, if you were a 13-year-old kid, at the end of the day and you're hearing you're gonna get shot walking out of the gym, what are you gonna think? Like, where are your morals at the end of the day, bro? Like, seriously. And am I upset with myself at the end of the day? I will truly be honest. I'm upset. I'm upset that it happened. I'm upset that that kid made the decision to do something towards me. I don't like fighting. I really don't know if the kid like wanted to be famous or some but now he's definitely famous for the wrong reason for that. Who in the right mindset would even swing on somebody unless I don't know, bro. There gotta be just something wrong with them. Yeah, shit's insane. And the funniest is like now I'm looking at all the comments and there's people trying to justify the situation. Listen back to every thing I just said in this video. At the end of the day, the kid started it first. We had a grown-ass woman hitting a 15-year-old kid. I protected myself in self-defense at the end of the day. The crazy it wasn't even a crazy, it wasn't even a shove. It was like a little, put my hands up. Let me run by. That's happened so many times in basketball. So many times in basketball. And for your actions to immediately say, I'm gonna punch somebody? Are you kidding me? Like, what is genuinely wrong with you and your, like, that is unbelievable, bro. Like, seriously. And then we have Cam getting punched by a literal other person during he's trying to help people. We have, LeVar was just taking care of what was going on with Cam. Q was there because he had my back at the end of the day. Niles was just in the background just being safe. It disgusts me, bro. Like, I hate the fact that, like, basketball has turned into such a soft sport. It's a soft sport. It's for some of the places that I go. I don't know if the kid had anger issues or what, or he just wanted to, like, try to get something out of it. But it's ridiculous, dog. Like, I think anybody can look in on this situation in the world right now and be like, oh, they're completely in the wrong. They completely ruined it for everybody in Oklahoma. They ruined their organization. It's just the dumbest ever. Like, I genuinely don't get it. And at the end of the day, the kid started. It wasn't like I bumped him first. He bumped me. Actually, he grabbed my neck first. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get off. I try running on the baseline. Bumps me. Bump him back. Hands up just like that. Kid wants to punch me. Weak ass punch. And then, what happened. It's just so annoying too, because, like, I don't want to be portrayed as a person that ends up getting in fights and that, because I'm really not. I'm not that type of person. I'm a respectful person that if it comes down to it, it comes down to it. If you say something disrespectful to me, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna, like, why would I let it slide? Like, but, like, also I'm the type of person that's calm before something really happens. Like, I really analyze the situation and stuff, and I think if anybody else behind this camera, or that you're watching me on your screen, your phone right now, or your TV screen or anything, I think genuinely, if somebody was swinging at you and running at you at full speed, your natural instinct would be to swing back. So anybody saying that I'm wrong, I think you're absolutely tripping. It's just one of those things, bro. You look in on it and you're like, wow. Like, how did it even get to that point? Like, genuinely, how did it even get to that point? There was no talk between any of the teams the whole entire game. It was good basketball back and forth. And the worst part was everybody else on the team was playing good. And then the one kid had it up for everybody. And then we had other parents getting on the court like crazy. The parent that ran up on Nelson shouldn't have came on the court. The coach shouldn't have came up on the court. Security did a terrible job of being there on time and breaking up the situation. They could have broke it up completely. The fact that there was parents on the court is what also sickens me. You're running onto a court with a bunch of kids and you're trying to throw punches at them too. And I mean, at the end of the day, if you really think you're in the right just to throw punches at kids that are younger than you, I mean, go for it. But if you want to go to court at some point for it, then that's you. I mean, if you want to ruin your life, that's on you. If you want to ruin your life, genuinely, that's on you. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I mean, y'all, literal idiots. Literal idiots. I mean, I wanted to play so bad over the next 3 games. It was the last RWE tournament, and you and your parents had to up. Like, genuinely, you had to mess up everything. And the fact that you have other people on your coaching staff that are talking about, no one's getting out of here alive, no one's getting out of here alive. Who the are you to tell a 13-year-old kid that you're gonna shoot him? Come on, bro. I mean, my gotta do better, dog. Like, genuinely. I've never made a video like this, but this is the first time that I felt like I've had to address a situation because I'm so genuinely mad and upset about what the went on that court. It truly sickens me. And I mean, over the next course of time, I'm sure there's gonna be multiple videos that come out with it. And after the whole entire fight happened, we all went back into the locker room. We're all talking in there, stuff like that. And I mean, there was multiple opportunities where I could have been like, all right, we're all going back out there and we're gonna go do this. And I mean, at the end of the day, I was like, no, we're gonna figure this out. And at that point, I was just more worried about the just happened to Nelson, how Niles is doing. It's disgusting, dog. And it's the last tournament of the year. Like, you're losing money for everybody on the team. You're making your organization look terrible. I mean, I think that's enough of a rant, but to end it off one more time, to the things to take away from it. The kid bumped me. The kid grabbed my neck. Then he bumped me, so I bumped him back. Put my hands up. He swung on me. I did whatever I did back. Then everything happened. Nelson got punched by an older lady. Cam got punched in the face while trying to help people up. Niles is getting told that he's gonna get shot by 50-year-old men. Dude, we're all gotta do better, bro. Genuinely, and I'm not even playing the victim right now. This is all true. Genuinely, it's all true. And if anybody's watching this that doesn't think that's true, I mean, I would be fine with going to court with it. If you genuinely send me a letter, I'm absolutely okay with that. Because we have all the video evidence, everything else talked about, all recorded. So if you want to take it to that extent, please do. Genuinely. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here now. Yo, I usually love doing videos that are all energetic and mother love it, and we're having a great time and like that. But unfortunately this time, yeah, we just had to talk about something serious. I love y'all so much. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe on the video. Tell your parents to go to nnsquad.store, go get your merch, bro. There's beautiful merch. Like, look at it, it's popping up right over here. Go get your merch. It is brand new. It is a Christmas edition. It's only out for a week and a half, and I'm taking it down because we got to get the orders out for Christmas so everybody gets their stuff. So everyone try to buy it as soon as possible. Tell your parents, ask Santa for it, do whatever. And to end off this video, my last words is, the world needs to do better. The world needs to do better. People need to have more common sense and realize the situation at the end of the day. You hit a little kid, you hit somebody that was trying to help somebody, you're telling a little kid that you're gonna shoot him. I'm pushing my situation to the side because the kid's already wrong for it, but I mean, genuinely, I forgive the kid. It's what it is, it's over. But with Nelson, that happened with Niles, that happened with Cam, that happened to Quincy, that happened with LeVar, not okay with me. I mean, I don't know how they feel about it at the end of the day, and I don't know if they'll come out with a video as well, but it's unbelievable, bro. And I'm truly disgusted. And I don't know where it's gonna go from here, but I just wanted to make everything clear to y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Go to nnsquad.store. Love y'all so much. Do better, man. Do better. Little kids, you're hitting little kids. Telling kids you're gonna shoot them. Are you kidding me? Disgusting, bro. Leave a like. Sucking on the tip, I hit the